century swallowed by its cost.
But silence is not empty air.
It's ash that no one wants to wear.
You think they buried shame in stone?
No, they buried something grown. Before the flood, before the throne, there stood a world that would not bow. They treated knowledge like a birthright flame, not something gods allow.
They built with love.
They built with thought, they forged with will. They reached for sun on open hill, and somewhere in that reaching bright, they lit a fire too wide for night. Light has no loyalty, it answers no command. Once given breath and tinder dry, it leaps from hand to hand.
They split the
Sun to prove the dawn, they burned the dark until it was gone. But dawn became a roaring sky, and continents learned how to die. Freedom fled without a frame, and history drowned to cool the flame. You can't outlaw fire. You can't outlaw fire. Call them deep, call them dream, call them architects of gleam. They didn't kneel to heaven's gate, they rewrote what it meant to create. Machines of hope, engines of right belief, turned infrastructure bright. But salvation pushed too far becomes a wound that scars the star. The weapons weren't just forged for war, they were answers to something more. A freer map, a borderless scheme, a planet bent to match a dream. But dreams that reshape land and sea don't always ask who pays the fee. And when the bill came to inflame, the oceans rose without a name. After blaze comes burial, after hope comes dread. Survivors build their safety nets from everything they've bled. They split the sun and called it grace. They watched the shoreline change its face. And when the waters climbed the sky, they swore that fire again must die. So law was written out of smoke, contain the spark, condemn the just. You can't outlaw fire. You can't drown the archive, but embers still remain in it. The government rose from choking air, not only greed but fractured prayer. Never again, their gospel said, so curiosity was led to dread. Silence became a sacred art, ignorance crowned the cautious heart. Amuse sits not just as king, but keeper of the matchbox thing. Horror wasn't ash for pride, it burned because it rayed too wide. History is not paper thin, it's friction waiting to begin. A scholar is a striking stone, a question sparks what's overthrown, and traumatized regimes will choose to torch the hand before it moves. The name persists, the letter stays, a bloodline walking through the blaze. Not saints, not devils crowned above, just heirs to something called enough. They laugh at death, they break the mold, they carry warmth they never told. What burned before drowned the shore. Joy Boy held it differently, not conquest but repair decree. He tried to cauterize again.